breaking free. Thought I was nothing, but now you say, oh, I'm the king of this. Oh, I'm the king that all the tables turn. Oh, I'm the king of this. Now I'm gonna watch you burn. Yeah, I'm the king of it.
Yes, who will be the king of this when it comes to September and the Classic Tour? I hope you are ready to go, boys, because the time is counting down. Hello, welcome to the show. It's Wednesday, and there's plenty to talk about with my panel of guests here. We have to go back to Killarney, and we have to preview the second major of the season, the Duckhook Open, coming up at Ibotsi on Sunday. We are almost completely finalized and ready to go. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me. Are you ready to go?
Are you ready to go, Mazo? Looking forward to this.
A defending
Great.
champion, Donnie, under me. That's why you're here.
Yeah. No, I'm also ready. Gonna give it a good try.
We'll recap how he went about winning that major because he had the round of his life to do that. And then we have Killarney winner and player of the season leader, Ian. Welcome, Ian.
How's it, Mas? Yeah, thank you for the invite again, Donnie, Fricky. How's it, boys? And
Okay.
then, how's it to all the ducks watching?
Mooi man. Well, I can tell you one thing. It's not very difficult to invite you if you keep winning things, because then you just come. I think he likes
Yeah.
coming on the show, so he says, I got to win.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was just luck. It was only luck.
Luck. Hello. Hello, everybody on the chat line. There's a whole bunch of guys. Hans says, hello, peeps. Karen, as always. Evening, everybody. Brian, evening, Ducks. Can't wait for the medal Sunday, the Open. I think out of everybody, Brian is the most excited to play. Could it be his first major victory? Well, watch this space. Sidle, evening, Ducks. Brandon, how's it, Ducks? Mark says, good evening, Duckhook. Gerard, how's it, Ducklings? Leon is there. Peter's there. Open, major time, correct. And Hans says, can't wait for the classic. Martin, Nico, Rakesh, hello Rakesh, and Gerard Snyman, all the regulars, thank you for joining us. Don't forget, we've got the draw for Swartkops today to see who's going to join Frikkie and myself at the top track driving range. There will be 2 draws, everybody who played. And don't forget, there were 4 events because I included the guys who played the team clash. So your name's in for an extra occasion. And then it is the guys who watch the show or commented on the show. Right.
Lekker. Great intro. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Great
Are we
prize
ready?
to win.
So
Great
keep
prize to
commenting, everybody, and ask your questions. We'll do quite a bit of a preview. Got a lot of flyovers for Ibotsi. I know everybody's played there, but we can try and find a different way of looking at the golf course. July events. Let's just remind you, June is the Open finishes. Then we move on to July. Blue Valley, the following Sunday, 7th of July it's a little bit later, about 11:20. Get your bookings in, everybody, if you need to. Then Reading, 11th of July, and then Glendower, 21st of July. Those will be the 3 events for July that we all look forward to partaking in. Okay, shall we go straight into Killarney, everyone? First of all, how did it go? How did we all play? The guys at the bottom, let me know how you played. I thought the course was great. I thought the greens were very slick going down the hill, to be honest, and then quite a bit slower going up the hill. So it was tough to judge, don't you think?
Yeah, Mazo, from my side, I mean, I had a tough time not hitting, obviously finding fairways, but then the green regulations was quite a challenge. I mean, you're bouncing on the greens and then you found it, off the green. I mean, even yourself, I mean, when you played, there's a couple of shots that you were on the green and you just found yourself, at the back in the bunker or, over the green. So very hard to stop the ball. I think Donnie would have loved it. It would have been a PCC for him.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, great course. Conditions was pretty good. And yeah, it's just, the greens didn't hold. But yeah, can't fault the course.
Let's give it a rating out of 10, considering it is winter. But let's give it a rating out of 10. Ian, you said in your interview it might have been the luckiest round of golf you've ever played.
Yes, Mas. Jamie was my card partner, and he kept telling me, "Listen, if it's your day, it's your day." I maybe heard it about 7, 8 times in the rounds. So yeah, no, just hitting the driver down the slope, running into the fairway, lucky bounces out in the bunker, out the bunker, things like that. So yeah, very lucky. Putter worked. I had 32 putts. That was the difference actually. And then yeah, the greens were very fast. I had the speed of the greens,
Mhm.
and yeah, just a lucky day out.
Um, Talk us about that chip on the 18th.
Yeah, mess. Yeah, no,
Not
I
gonna
thought
forget.
I messed it up again, like I always do. At the last two holes. Had a little tantrum, like little go as well. Club abuse, kicking my hat, what. So yeah, still have to
Abuse,
drink.
swearing abuse, everything, eh?
Yeah, sorry, Fricky, but that was just like
And the timing
emotion.
was phenomenal, Fricky, because the two of us were standing on the 17th tee box, and we
Hmm?
got to the 17th and said, "Oh, there's Ian. He's got a little chip shot over the water." And then while we watched him duff it, and all hell broke loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. At that time, I thought I throw it away again,
Mm,
like I normally do. So yeah, but at least the luck was on my side again.
nice. Right, give us a rating out of 10. Go, Ian.
The course itself is an 8. The greens was fast. It was true running through. I will give the greens 9, and then also the food at the hosting of Killarney always great. So yeah, also
Okay.
8.
Sure, someone will break it all down. Fricky, have a go.
Yeah, from my experience, I mean the bunkers unfortunately was a bit tough, so I will give it a rating because of the bunkers, 7.
Hmm.
Even on your side, I mean you struggled big time to get out of that bunker. So yeah, overall good, but 7 because of the bunkers.
I don't know if it was as much as my skill in bunkers, but the first 3 bunkers I was in, I did not come out the first time, Donnie. I can tell you that much. The first bunker on the first seemed very fluffy, and then when I went to hit it, it wasn't very fluffy. So I kind of just hit the bang, came back. Then the next bunker, I was on a slope like this.
Yeah, that's a
And then
tough
the
one.
next bunker, it was fluffy. So I thought, okay, well, how am I going to do this now? And then it was too fluffy. So I went straight under it. So 666. That was my start.
Sure.
Oh no.
So let me give you a ranking quickly from my side. I thought I would give the course a 8 and the golf a 5. Donnie,
Well,
you can't really rate anything because you didn't play.
No, but I can still rate it. I
So
think
go.
Killarney is a very good track. So,
Mm.
like, it's always in my top. So, I would also give it an 8. Fricky, the layout is not as bad as PCC. So, nothing will get to PCC.
no, it's the greens that does not hold. You bounce it on and it goes, eh?
The
So yeah.
greens at Killarney is not turtleback greens. So, it's
I'm
always
going to
not.
throw. I'm
So,
going to throw another question out there. If anybody hit a ball into the road, put your hand up. Anyone else?
I'll
Nathan did. Nathan
follow.
put it.
Nathan hit one in the road. Okay, going back to the
Yeah.
chat, lack of course, Nico says, but Fricky said play. But as Fricky says, place it wrong, and yes, only poof. Mod says longest round I've had in many years. Well, that's what bachelors the night before does to you. Leon loved the course. Was the first we couldn't get any reward for good shots. What? Was the first. Oh, okay. Matthew, 8 out of 10. The course was in good nick and played very well, obviously. Brian, 8 out of 10. Great course. Does not suit my left handed swing. Greens were great. Mark says back nine is good condition, but front nine really hard fairways. Ricky says evening ducks. Peter, in good nick for winter. Greens extremely sick. No chance if the ball is on the wrong side. Yes. Peter played with Fricky and myself. There were 2 Peters. There was the Peter of like, where's Peter? And there was the Peter of like, Peter, have you seen my? Oh, wait, Ernie, have you seen my friend Peter? If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Eddie Leon says, must compliment Jason and the team. They're turning Killarney into a great course. And Hansi also says 8 out of 10. Right. I got predictions from everybody before we played because I thought, let's see what they think the winning score is going to be. And surprisingly, most of them got it right.
I think the winning score at Killarney is going to be -4. I don't think anything less. Greens are looking quite nice. I've been there for a while putting, and yeah.
So from the putting greens so far, good stuff. So I don't think it's going to be that high. I'm thinking maybe -4.
Listen, I think 2 over for today. I just checked the greens. They are lightning fast. I think if I must suggest, they're running 14 on the stump.
If I look at last year, I think -2, -3 will be a good score today. It's quite dry, so the ball might roll quite a lot for the guys who drive along and stuff. So I think a 3, maybe 2 under will be a good score today. Yeah.
For myself, I would like to say -5, but that's now just hoping. But in all reality and all sensible, let's say I reckon about -2, looking at the weather, the wind, and all of that. And it is a bit of a tight course, so I don't think it's going to be more than -2.
Yeah, I think win score is probably going to be around something like -6. Just going on the overall stats of the course, greens are quite fast. You need to be on the fairways. I heard it's quite tight. So yeah,
I think the winning score is going to be 39 points today, -3. The course is probably going to play short. It's going to be a lot of run on the fairways. So I think that will help most of the performance today.
If I look at the course, I would say -4. That would be a good winning score. Looking at the conditions today, the guys can go very low. So I think the -3, -4 will do it. It depends on if you can keep the ball in the fairway. Out of this rough.
Not bad, everybody. So we kind of know our golf there. Most guys going -4 or around. I don't know, Vimpy is +2. I don't think anybody's ever won on a +2, Donnie, have us?
I don't think so, but I think Wimpy's handicap is so low now that he's thinking of +2s or winning scores at the moment.
And 14
Mazzo,
on the stump. Yeesh. Yo.
I think Simon did win on a +2 at PCC a few years ago.
Oh, you're right. That is not far off.
Yeah.
But that's not PCC.
Yeah. True.
So well
One
done.
+2.
Nico Creer was also commenting there. Do you think he made more than 4 points at Killarney? Do you know?
Surely he made for more than 4 points. At least double that.
You're 100% right.
Oh, did he?
Volle 8 punte geweest.
So it's a bit less than 11.
I
Yes.
just want to put my hand up here. Nico, if you're watching, my number's on the group. Just give me a shout. Give me a text. Let me help you, buddy.
He's coming right. He's coming right. He promises me that he's getting better.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's have a look. Now that we saw what the scores predictions were, let's look how it finished. Well, if it wasn't for Ian chunking it in the water on the last, people would have been wrong. Well, Wayne said -5. So he must have known what was coming. There you are, -4. Only person in the red numbers and to break handicap, 40 points. Well done, Ian. 550 essential ranking points goes your way. Gerard de Bruyne, another good round from him. It was a bit of a fight because they got close, because Ian would have seen Gerard on -3, I'm sure. And that was before he teed off the 17th and bombed that one out. Granville, good round for him with Matthew Page. Well done. +2. Henry Sim, another good finish. Hansi is always kind of steady. Mark, Rudolph, Ashley, and Francois Skulls. As you can see, not the easiest day when the top 10 is +5. Right? Tough day out there. It's nice to see as well. It just shows us handicaps are working in a sense. Ian, here's a scorecard. Give us some highlights there. Or let me pick out a few things. Like, look at that par run you have. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That must have been a record for you.
Yeah, no, a record is 6 in a social game. So, but yeah, to have that ball run is I've enjoyed it. I had the same ball run when I won Eagle Canyon. It's also 4 or 5 bars. Our game at the major game at Waterkloof, I had also 4 or 5 bars towards this back of the first 9. So yeah, that really helped me getting 405 holes to make the score and to get the lead. And second 9, I just kept going, making the
Yeah.
bogeys for 2 points, and then
And one bogey there not bogey, birdie there on the 15th.
yeah, that was on the par 5. It's also about 6-7 meter putt. A lot of slope. I had a pace, and it went in for a birdie.
From the top of the green.
No, I was more than on the right side
Okay.
of the bunker. Yeah, so
Okay.
it's more to the right. It was bit skew, but it was like it's on the edge of the green. on the
Fricky and myself here, we're on top of the thing. And it's like, if you don't lay it up to that exact point for it to roll, you've got no chance. You cannot hit it over the pin there, and it will never stop.
Yeah.
Where
We
was
tried
the
to
pin,
hit him, but he just went past, eh?
Ronnie?
Where was the pin?
It was closer to the front, not all the way to the front. So
Yeah.
as it slopes from the back, it's still going
Mm-hmm.
down that slope
Mm.
before it even out. So to get it to stop there, I think you left it short, Fricky.
No, mine went
Not.
past.
Oh, did you? I was going to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Um,
I wanted to say that green has got a very, very dangerous slope there. So it all depends
Big
on where
time.
that pin was.
Let's have a look at the top 5 comments quickly and what the guys had to say about their rounds. Matthew, Killarney, how did it go? Top 5 finish?
Yeah, it was good. Started well. When I made the turn, I thought I was in for a chance.
Yeah.
And then towards the end, Ian just took it away. Played really well. But yeah, it was a good day. Greens are quick. Good course and good fun.
What was the best part of your game?
Definitely my putting today on the greens. I made a lot of one putts, a lot of long putts,
Yeah.
which definitely helped. Yeah.
This probably gets you into the Open if you want to play that.
Yeah, I'm
So-
hoping it. I think I should qualify based
Yep.
on the finish. First major.
So I felt pretty confident that it would be a good round, but unfortunately it didn't go too well on the back nine. I played first, but then on the front nine it just kind of clicked. I think I got 1 under on the back nine, 19 points. So yeah, very good day for me.
Best part of your game?
I think it was for me I think on the 1 par 5 after the par 3, the high stroke par 5, a bit of a tough drive. But I think all the other drives I think were on point. My driving was on point, and then my shots into the green were pretty decent. I think I had like 9 or 8 putts for birdie,
Yep.
but the greens were fast. I missed all of them, but I think of those I think made like 7 or 8 pars. So
Nice, well played.
yeah.
The first 3 holes was a bit of a bummer, but after that I managed to, get things together and find some fairways and stuff like that. So yeah, at the end of the day, I think my shot shaping and stuff helped me out quite a bit. And then I just didn't capitalize on the ones where I lost my composure basically.
2 holes left. You're 1 behind the leader. Was there a bit of pressure on?
So I got sniff of it because obviously the Oaks was like, do you know where you at, where you lying at the moment. So I just honestly didn't want to know. But then obviously, your mind started taking over and bombed out on the par 3 17. And I just got to the cards like, you know what, last hole, let me have a look. And at that stage I was like 2 or 3 behind, and then So just made it good for second.
Got momentum going into the major. That's a good thing.
Yeah, no, I think so too. I'm happy where things are at the moment. So you can just take it from there.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And -4.
Yeah, clubhouse leader.
I was
See, only
the
one guy, Morton. Shout out to Brito can come in and take it. So we all wait. See.
and I was the round.
Oh, it's like a round. Nice putts, long putts. Putting saved me today. But yeah, almost make a great mess here the last time.
Our Killarney winner, third win this season, most probably taking the 6 and halfway voucher already. -4, 40 points, Mr. Ian Holtzhausen himself, winner of Killarney.
Tell us about your game today.
Mas, I feel ashamed that the amount of luck I had today. I had all the bounces, balls hitting the trees, coming back to the fairway, balls coming down the slope into the fairway. So yeah, I used all the luck. I hopefully not for everything for the year, but yeah, it was a lot of luck. And then my putting, I had 32 putts. I normally putt 36, 38 putts average. My putting was great today.
And then, sure, another 500 ranking points.
Yeah, 550 ranking points, halfway season prize. So even if I don't pitch up at Iboti at the Open, I will still take it. So yeah, I'm very happy about the ranking points.
So what's left? Win the Player of the Season.
Yeah, Mas, definitely have a chance, very good chance now. I just need to get the top 10, top 15 finishes for the rest of the season. And yeah, maybe I have one or two. I know my handicap is going down. That's what I want. I want to perform in Duckhook with a lower handicap. So yeah, I'm trying to get lower.
Couple of things to say after that. Peter says, well done, Ian. You have nailed the Strixon halfway hamper, which includes a stand bag, 2 dozen balls, 2 gloves, 2 hats. Well done. Before we even reach the final event, you've got it. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mas. Thank you, Strixon, for sponsoring. Muchly appreciated.
That'll be on its way soon. The second thing I want to say, great putt to make a 6 there on the 18th.
Yeah, Mas, like I said, my putter worked. I had 32 putts. And then 5 or 6 up and downs, and it was actually the putting was the difference. I had a pace on it, I had a slope, and everything was just working out for me. Yeah, and just to go back, Donnie said to Niku, "Go and see Niku." Niku to see Donnie. Niku, go. Donnie worked on my putter. November, worked with my irons in November. I was visiting Donnie twice last year in November. So, yeah, and it made a difference. And you can see my performances this year, and that to get the correct equipment really does help.
Yep, that's true. Everybody on the panel has seen me. So,
Ain't no lie. Right, we've got a lot of graphics to go through, a lot of results. So the team is going to help me here. Frikkie likes to do this one.
Ja, lekker. Par 3 fourth, Strixon towel. Gerard de Brutto got that one. Mr. Birdie, I think. Monkey Shoulder, Henry Sim. That's a lekker prize. Par 3 14th. We've got the par 3 17th. Jeffro getting some golf for 8 Hydro Sport drinks there. And then Stefan Lombard getting the Golf Concepts voucher. Par 4 15th. Closest in 2.
He was looking forward to getting that voucher, Donnie, so expect a call from him. Let's go to the Forball Alliance, the winning team. Oh, look, it's Ian again.
Yeah, man, I was not even aware of this. You know, the other guys, Nathan and Carl, did struggle a bit. Carl with his short game. And yeah, it was just like when we got to win, I was just like, oh, can't believe it. Another lucky one.
And looking here, you can see that it's not a crazy score, 88 points. So it was challenging. Second was Hansi, Butt, Granville, and Clint on 11. So you took it by quite a few points. And then look at the rest, all of us struggling down towards the bottom. Frikkie, look at us, -8. No good. 1 pointer there. But we got a 7-pointer on the, I don't know what hole that is, but we got a 7-pointer.
2 7-pointers.
Us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys had 2 7-pointers.
Remember that nice birdie that I got, and I think you Peter got the birdie on that, what's it, 11th?
Okay.
That should be 11th, yeah, correct.
So well done. That's what it kind of put it in perspective. What does it all mean? It means that Ian is now in a picture by himself because he's got 5 Four-Wheel Alliance wins. Glenn's got 4. Lukey's got 4. So running away with it. So Ian told me after Killarney that he's going to start charging people to play with him. 100 Rand a pop if they want to be in contention. Hey, Ian.
Mass, yeah, maybe I had a few whiskeys. I actually can't remember that saying, but yeah. 3-12, I would take it.
Good position to be in. Donnie, take us through the best of the par 3s here, quick.
All right, so yeah, we can see Rolf Broderick on -2, Boot Hammond on -1, Matthew Page -1, Moritz Mulhalbe -1, and Ricky Pereira on -1. And then we've got a couple of guys level par: Henry, Ian, Jaco, and Mark. And then we start going into the par figures with Dana and Gerard closing up the top 10.
There you can see Ian on the 17th, where he started stressing, only making 1 point. But well done, Rudolph. Best of the par 4s.
Yeah, we can see we've got Granville, Ian, Ashley, and Gerard in red numbers at -3, 2, 1, 1. Hansi level par for the par fours, and then we've got Fricky there, Peter, Zudes, Francois, and Gary all on +1 and +2s.
Ian, what happened to XO there on the 3rd?
Yo, Mass, I hit my driver just past the ladies. In my second shot, I shanked it into another fairway. On the, I think it was number 8 fairway. Then into the tree, and now I just picked the ball up and went off.
Human.
Yeah.
No luck on that hole, apparently.
That's apparently
Best of
luck.
the
I
par
didn't know that.
5s. You and Matthew -2. Well done. 3 points, 3 points for you. Matthew, 2 points, 4 points. Then a host of guys at -1 and even. Don't forget, there's only 2 par 5s at Killarney Country Club. Hole ranks, everyone. Before I put it in, shall we guess which is the hardest hole?
18.
Probably going to be the stroke 1 again.
I think it's going to be the 9th. That would be tough. The 9th, stroke 1.
Yeah, 9th.
Let's have a look. The 9th is indeed the hardest hole with an average of 1.48. Man, I keep reading this wrong. I keep reading the top thing where it says stroke 1. I like.
Yeah.
17th. Look at that. An average of 1 point, just over 1 point. That's not very good. And it's a stroke 16, so the teeth really showed there. Sure. I think it was that pin position right at the back as well didn't help.
Yeah.
The bunkers must have created some chaos there.
Yeah. Second hardest is 12.
Me and Mass, we couldn't even reach the bunker.
Surprising, the second hole, the 12th is the second hardest. Surprised with that. And the easiest.
Your car or your road shot, isn't it?
Yes. Contributed to it. Yeah. Daniel saying about the 3 hybrid.
Yeah.
That's the one that went in the road.
So that's the ball that I saw today there at the mall.
Yes, that's the one. Hit it off a toe. Easiest hole is 11. Interesting enough. Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
That means Sunday 2 standings up to date as we are halfway, we would say, through the season and moving on to July. So after 6 months of Sunday 2 action, the leader is Ian Holzhausen. No, this is the wrong one. Is it? No, it's right. Ian Holzhausen. Well done, Ian. And
Mass, this is player of the season.
This is player of the season. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll do the player of the season first, obviously, that I've put this up. There you go, Ian. You almost got 3,000 points in total.
But that's not even halfway, Mazzo.
Not even halfway. Sure. Yeah. So you're now leading by miles. 165. Gerard jumps up as well to 120 with a good June points haul. Francois Scott is there. Jason, Shandon, Gerard, Rudolph, Andre, Fricky, and Kyle. Let's see how this will get affected when we come after the Open and the big ranking points are allocated, because there are a lot of ranking points for that. I'm hoping when I click on this, is it Sunday 2? Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. Sunday 2, you are also leading, Ian, by 3 points over Francois Scholes. Fats missed out, so he stays there. And then it is kind of tight. Fricky, you moved up from 7th to 5th.
Great news.
So, Ian, do you want to win this one as well?
Mas, I would like to win it. I need some golf balls for next year. But I must tell you, Sunday too, the following courses is going to be very difficult. I never broke 100 on Houghton. Houghton is like I think in August. So, yeah, there's another one as well.
What about Glendower?
Glendower is okay. I perform normally at Glendower, but Houghton to break 100, playing off a 13 handicap to get 85. I maybe can lose 15 points there if I hit 100 again. So yeah.
I don't think that much. But Graham says, I always say that back nine is tougher than the front. I would agree. And Peter Zakara says, definitely agree. So you've got two people agreeing with you at least. Before we move on, is anybody else want to say something about Killarney?
Yes. Thank you, Killarney, and the guys that actually hosted us. It was great. It was awesome. And yeah, we're definitely going to come back.
As always.
Yeah,
Always.
I think they're going to miss Jason there at Killarney. Jason did a great work, great job that he was there for the last 2.5 years. So yeah, it's going to be missed.
I'm sure the vouchers are going to be missed as well.
Basil, last thing from my side. Sorry, we had a thing there, you and me. It's two each now. So do you want to maybe comment something there, please?
I must stop taking you on while I'm playing shit golf.
Look, I did it the first time, so last 2 rounds is mine.
I just want to know what's the thing.
I don't know. We'll see by the end of the season. We just whenever we play together, we take each other on, and I think he beat me 5 and 4.
7 and 6.
7 and 6 bonus point victory.
Yes, correct. Yes.
I blame the bunkers in the first 3 holes. 3 down. Whoosh.
That's fun.
Okay. Before we move on to just update you on the singles and teams, because July, it's done, I asked guys at Killarney, what was their highlight so far this season? What's your highlight of the season so far?
Obviously winning last month at Royal Joburg and entry into the major next week. Looking forward to that, and hopefully I can pull off something today again.
Well, definitely without a doubt, it's got to be the team win at the Eye of Africa shootout. First time that I won it this year, so yeah, I'm looking forward to next year. Well, in the beginning of the year, I think I had a few top 3 or top 5 finishes.
So my highlight actually was Centurion at the last round. I think it's a 9th hole, I think. I actually drove the green on that par 4. Quite nice and stuff. Just past the flag. Sadly, there were 3 putted on that hole. So that's my highlight for the season.
I will be honest, I haven't played such great golf, but I will say the highlight mainly is that I can come back into the Duckhook community again. I had been out last year for injury and all of that, so the main thing is just to spend some time with the Duckhook community and just enjoy the golf and all that.
So I think recently there at CCJ Compiat, loved it, and golf's coming along. So I'm hoping it's a bunch of top 5s, but I'm hoping the big highlight still to come at the Classic. But no, I'm happy.
Highlight, I think we're still waiting for the win. It's been winless this season, so but there's a lot of golf to be played still. I'm definitely looking for the first win.
I think both my wins, the Wingate win and the Blue Valley win. I think the highlight one is Blue Valley. I didn't expect to win Blue Valley. So I would say my 2 wins.
What is your highlight of the season so far, Ian?
Definitely winning the Masters. That was not expected, but I managed to win, and it was my first major, so it's a highlight of my Duckhook career.
Duckhook community, I look to the Duckhook community, and it's great being with the Duckhook community in the last 6 months. My best game that I've had was at Centurion. Centurion, what a beautiful course, and I had a match play game there with Graham, and I was able to get into the top 4. And then the second one that I had was Services, which was also great. In the start of Duckhook, I actually wasn't doing so great, but I've been improving and improving. Today, great and excited to be at Killarney, and I know the course. Killarney is a beautiful course, and I'm really excited to play today.
There we go.
Lovely.
And Mark is coming on tour with us. I think his leave has been approved, so that's great. I
Yeah.
think he'll enjoy that. The other thing I wanted to say was last week we were saying who's won 2 events. And we said Ian won 2 events and Rudolph won 2 events. And then somebody came back later saying Lukey won 2 events. And now the conversation is Ian's won 3 events.
That matches the season record at the stage. And I think Donnie set that record, 3 wins in the season. Hey, Don?
Really?
Could be, yeah.
Can't remember
And,
that. But
last thing, I think Donnie also stands with the winning total. I think it was about 4,400 points season total. So, yeah, it's going to get smashed this year, eh?
sure. That's a lot of points if you look at it. I see Peter Zakari is abusing me here because he said, and this is when we got to the 13th hole, if you remember, the one with the road and the jungle gym stuff on the right. I think my comment on the tee box is, if I hit this in the road again, I'm walking back to the clubhouse. All right. And then he says, was fading, slicing, everything right, and then aimed way left and hit it dead straight. That is golf. Just couldn't win. Just couldn't.
That's for you.
All the luck you didn't have, I have.
Mas,
All the luck. Yeah, that you know what I mean.
I have. Mas with the same hole. I was it was on the left of trees. It came down the slope into the fairway. My second shot, I duffed it into the water, but in the middle there's a concrete wall. It bounced on that over the water in front of the green. Chip 2 putt, made a 5 instead
Mooi.
of maybe putting it out.
Yeah,
Crazy.
2 more points. Gents, let's have a look at the groups. So this group is getting concluded. There's only 2 groups left to conclude. This game is happening at the Open. Granville will be taking on Graham to see what the story is. If Graham wins convincingly, right, you'll obviously the points difference might go in Mark's favor. If Graham wins convincingly, the points difference will go in Mark's favor. So he will go through. So this will happen on Sunday. Group B was a match. It was Yaku versus Rakesh. Yaku won by, I didn't put the score, but I think it was 2-1. So he's gone to 6 total. Group H will happen at Blue Valley, and then they all completed. PJ is taking on Kunrad, and that also is if PJ wins, then it comes down to points difference for Gary and Kunrad. So just to remind everybody, this is what round of 24 looks like before we go head off to the quarterfinals. So we'll know if Graham or Granville are playing Yaku, or Mark or Graham are playing Wayne. Right. So we'll see. Martin takes on Flicky. Rudolph takes on.
What game is going to be?
What?
Martin and Flicky's game is going to be a great game.
Where's that
Great
going to be?
match.
Have you decided yet?
So far, it's going to be after Glendower. So we just want to see how everything goes. It might
your
be
time.
at Glendower if they don't do a team game there.
Come on. We have to do a team game there. He's playing me. Jamie, taking on Ian. When's this happening?
Mas, this is happening at Glendower.
Okay.
Funny enough, Jamie had played with me at Killarney. He was my court partner, and we had an unofficial match play, and I won 7-6.
You should have played him straight up, man.
Yeah, I should afterwards, but yeah, before the game, we said no, we would rather play later.
Okay.
Not one of us was confident to play Killarney, but yeah.
Stefan is taking on Hansi, and there you go. All the other permutations. And then the last page, we'll see myself taking on Barry, Carol taking on Francois, Grant taking on Ryan, Fats taking on Bernard Schultz. Right, let's go through the teams very quickly. The guys will help me again because July is the last 3 games to get these done. Group A, Broham is on 10. The only game that's left to play is Cueva boys are playing, I think, Blue Valley. Don't think they're going to make it, although they got 2 games left. They'll have to win both. They got a game against Legends of the Grain and Duffshot. So this will be interesting come the end of, July. Ian, you guys
Yeah.
need to win another one.
Yeah, Mazza, Duffshot and Kiver Boys, they played Blue Valley, and we played Legends of the Grain versus Rudy and Hilton at Reading.
Okay,
So
that's
then we
done.
would have completed. We just need a draw against Rudy and Hilton to go through as second place, and then the Kurtos will go through as first place.
Okay, thanks for that. Group B.
Yeah, we've got the Ninjas here going. Well, they still have 2
Siblings
games.
must go up one, sorry.
Yeah. And Swinging Siblings on 7 points. That sort of should go through already.
Yes, they
But
go.
yeah, still a lot of games to play here. So yeah, guys, you better run fast, eh?
The Ninjas especially, they need to get done. Good luck to them. This is Group C. This is 10. This is finished, really. Stingers 10, Predators 9. The others won't be able to catch them because the Fairway Ninjas must play Mad Tigers, and the result's not going to really matter in the end, unless it's a third place loser thing that happens. Group D, this is lots of games to happen here. Goldilocks and Sultan of Swings. They are still got 2 games. I don't see this getting finished, this group. So don't forget, I'm going to say this to camera. At the end of July, it freezes, and then it goes through. Sorry for you. Group E, Team Zack Attack 7, Fatties and Monies. There you are, Fricky. You guys are done. So you are hoping for what to happen?
We are, well, there's nothing that can happen, even with a draw. I think the Stingers and Bogey Boys still needs to play. But even with a draw, we will probably go. No, actually, a draw we can go through if Bogey Boys and Stingers draw. I think they're playing together. Yes. So, but yeah, I don't see us going through. We're just hoping for the third losers, to go through. But yeah,
So-
I don't see much going on here. Yeah.
Final group is my group. We are playing the Weapons of Mass Destruction. Weapons of Destruction. And yeah, we need miracles. Say we win. By a bonus point, we go to 4 points. We get 4 points, so we go to 7. And then we need Donnie's team to lose. It doesn't help them winning. Am I right? Who you got to play, Donnie? Or am I wrong?
Yeah,
Donnie's
no,
got
we're playing Glendower. So the only way that I can see it is Leon and myself will need a very big margin win. Bonus point will help. But yeah, if it's not a big margin, I think the points difference will come to bite us.
Yes. So we are in the same boat. We both need to win with bonus points.
Yeah, no,
Don't
definitely.
forget, if we win with a bonus point, we go to 7, and obviously a bonus point is 6 and something better. So we will go down to 0 points difference. And you will go plus. So if you win with a bonus point, you will go plus. So you'll still be ahead of us.
Yeah.
So
it's how would that be for a script if both our games finish off with bonus points and we top the logs in 1 and 2? So that
can you believe how that
would
would
be
turn
a
out?
good story to tell. So
That would turn out unbelievably well. All right, everybody, we're moving on to the Open for the last 15 minutes of our chat. Let's not forget, this is the prize for the top 5. Champion will get entry into the Classic. Run up a dozen Zs are third, 300, 4, 200, 5, 100. Most of the pool, obviously, of credits is going towards the Classic. So that is why it's skewed that way. So, yeah, it's a great prize. So if you win, Donnie, if you win, you get your free seat to the Classic, valued at just under 7,000 rons.
that's a good price to win.
Good price.
Very nice.
It's a great prize to win, boys. Great prize, man.
Yeah, come Sunday, somebody's going to be very excited because they're going to be saving themselves $7,000. If they've paid for it already, they will be reimbursed, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yes, they will.
They get reimbursed. And we should actually say, if you win and you haven't paid your deposit, then the deposit needs to still be paid, and then you get the free run, the free trip. Because come on, How we
I
must
will-
struggle to
I-
get deposits out of people.
Ricky, I still have one payment to make. I will
Yeah.
make it next week. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
you know,
I just want to see if I maybe have a chance to win this one as well.
maybe, no, definitely.
No, not definitely. Maybe.
Martin, at the moment, I don't want to give Ricky Barnard the win. Need to find golf swing again. Yeah, well, don't do what I've done. Keep taking him on when I can't play it. On the road again, Willie Nelson. Mers La Cueva. Yeah, that's me. We'll see. I want to remind everybody of last year in the Open because there was an unbelievable round of golf. And our man Donnie there, we played, as I mentioned, together. Look at this result. The top three are sitting on the show. It's just me missing. Donnie Geldernes, -4. Ian Holzhausen, even. Tied with Frikkie, even. And then we go down the list. But that's how it finished last year. Will Jaco Jacobs make a run for it this year? Will Stefan Anrit make a run for it? Or Gary? Even Granville. So it should be interesting. Only one person again broke handicap. Not forgetting that it is a medal event. One of 5 medal events. Donnie, take us through the scorecard. If people haven't seen the scorecard, that's quite a scorecard.
Yeah, Maz. Just like before, I just touched quickly based on the scorecard. Just the thing that happened like the week sort of prior to the event is actually I went for a couple of lessons with Tyron Twilly at Glendower, and so I was walking in there with a little bit of swing changes, feeling a little bit good. I think I even spoke to you about the swing changes that I did there, and that first 5 hole felt so good. I think if I remember correctly, I missed a birdie opportunity as well, so I could have been two dip after 5. Made that stupid drop on 6, but it was just more sort of like one of the holes where I stroked. Took my medicine, and to play level par that front 9, I felt really, it was a lacquer game. I still remember you said to me, it's like before we teed off, I just want to see a happy Donnie today, and I don't even think I looked at the scoreboard. It was just going out, having fun with you guys, just playing every shot, and it was just coming along. And yeah, it's like the turning point was, well, for me, it's Amen Corner, at Adibotsi, and that's hole 11, 12, 13. If you
Birdied 3 under at Amen Corner. My word.
Yeah, the shot on 11 was, if I remember correctly, it was like almost like 2 foot away from the flag. So it was a tap in birdie. And hole 12 normally is a nemesis for me. And yeah, walked off there with a birdie as well. And yeah, 13 was the icing on the cake. I made 3 birdies in a row there. And then, as you can see, I came in with like 4 pars up until 18. And I think, if I remember correctly, I hit a shot in the bunker, if I remember from the tee box, and I almost lost it. I tried to go a little bit too long, and I almost lost it on the grass there on the right hand side, just past those bunkers. That's like 110 meters out, and I thought to myself, "Oh no, I've thrown it away." And found the ball, luckily, but it wasn't lying so great. And yeah, at the end of the day, I took my medicine with the 6, and yeah, I was just thrilled to walk away with the win.
It was a great win. Considering, and we always say, I think, what were you playing off that day? Well, it probably said there on the
I think it
scoreboard.
was a 4 or 3 handicap because like my form up until the Open was not great. And yet again, for me to go and see a coach to help me with my swing, tells you, where mentally I was. So yeah.
All human in the end of the day. I want to show you, what am I showing you? We're doing that, and I'm going to show you some stats from last year. It's ranked 41st in South Africa, 15th in Gauteng, course record 61, Donnie, so we can try have a go at that course record.
Sure.
40 points.
It's like when I putt, can I have my Xbox remote? Then I can take it on.
Yeah. Handicap average was 14 in the major last year. Points average was 29.7, and the gross, net was 80 average. So if we beat this, we'll have done well. Obviously, we don't know what the average of the handicaps are quite yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we ready to see what the field is?
Yes, please.
Here we go.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, we start at 7:40 on both tees, so we'll be done by 1 o'clock, have prize giving, and by 3 o'clock, we're out of there, pretty much. Maybe the winner will be there a bit longer with his crowd. Donnie, Brian wants to know, what is your lowest score gross before I carry on?
64.
64?
Magalies.
Magalies Park, yeah.
Wow. Well, there's your answer, Brian. 64. Sure. Imagine off a 3, you go and shoot something like -8. That'd be crazy.
For a long time, it was actually 66. I remember that day quite well because I played with Frikkie at Rijmsig. He played a match play. I can't remember against who. But yeah, it was 66 for a long time. And yeah, I mean, that one day just blemish free, shot 64. So yeah.
Right, back to the open field. This is done on rankings. Sort, descending. There was only one provision made in this entire field, and that was to put Granville and Graham together to play their singles game. So they wanted to do it then. Otherwise, it's completely rankings. So, who is first? Do we know who would be first name in? Donnie is the first name in because I think he only played 2 and he sucked at both. Or 1. Sucked at both. So, here we go, everyone. 7:40, Donnie Geldenhuys. And myself, because I also suck. So we're together again, Donnie. And
there we go.
The singles match play game, Graham and then it goes to, then you go down the list and it goes to 10th, T740, Donna, Simon, Jacques Barnard, Jaco Jacobs. Then we go back to the first for the next bunch, Hansi, Kevin, Josh Datnow, Gerard de Bruto. 7:50 on the 10th, Stefan Enriet, Kobus Kruger, Riyad Isaacs, and Moritz Malherbe. Then back to the first, Sudesh, Peter Zak, Grant Nell, and Leon Oosthuizen. And then to the 10th at 8, Bobby, Mark, Glenn Williams, and Ryan Jensen. Then moving up, it's Henry, Shandon, Matthew, and Brandon. Back to the bottom, George Hunter, Jared Bazednout, Jaco Swanepoel, Martin Tauter, then Gary Mansfield, Clint Broders, PJ Haman, and Frikkie Barnard. So there's your card partner, Frikkie, PJ.
Lekker. I think Clint is going to win this one. He normally plays great when he's against me.
Then the last 4 ball on the 10th is Lukey, Nick Coles, Rudolph, and Carl. All winners, obviously, from the qualifying cycle. That's why they're at the back there. And then finishing off with Ian, who is obviously last because got the most ranking points. Francois Scholz, Karuna Kuni, Brian Owen, and Ian Holshausen. So, if we go in form, we should all be watching the last 4 ball on the first, 8:30, come in, and the winner should be in that 4 ball if all goes to plan.
Should be, but it never does.
No.
Yeah, no.
Had the last 4 ball win, Mas?
Say again?
Have we ever had the winner in the last 4 ball?
Yeah,
Ever?
a few times. I'm sure.
At the board?
Well, I don't know at Botsi, but
No, I don't
a
think
few times in general.
I don't recall. But anyways, it's going to be great.
Brian, it's not me.
Get into Ian's head, man. I'm just trying to get into Ian's head. That's all.
Brian, it's not me. It's autocorrect. That's what I'm saying. It's just autocorrect. It just doesn't like you. Martin says, I don't like that plan. I don't know what plan he's referring to. I must have missed it. So there we have it. So I'll do a broadcast thing. Once the handicaps are in, I'll send it out with all the details, and then everybody knows what's happening. I don't really want to shift anything around because if you come and say, oh, I would love to play with this guy, it's not one shift. It's like I have to shift a few things. So let's try and keep this 4 ball as is. Requests didn't come in up to now, so then it's done. We've got 2 minutes quickly. Give me a hole and we'll quickly go through it. No, we can't even do that. We have to do the draw, people.
Yeah.
Thanks for the reminder, guys.
Draw.
Okay. What are we drawing for? We're drawing for this. The June draw, 2 players will join us at the evening of Top Track Golf Simulator Golf at the state-of-the-art facility at Swartkorps, sponsored by Swartkorps. Really nice facility. And we'll check how it is because maybe we should start playing set something up, and on
Yeah.
one Friday a month, we get a couple of guys and we go and take each other on at games. That's the way to practice. Make it interesting. Have a pizza. It'll be cool. So we'll see how it goes. So here we go. What are we doing? I need this guy so we can fit it in. Okay. And then I need this one. So the first one was everybody who played. As I mentioned earlier, it's 4 events. All the names went in. And now we're spinning. There was 180 odd players in June up to now. And the winner, the first winner, is
Boy.
Mikhail
Mikhail.
Bossov from the Thursday League. He's now third on the Thursday League. So
Well done.
if he can't make it, then we'll make a plan. Right, viewers, for everybody who's been watching the show, and thanks for doing so. It makes the effort worth it. Here we go. Room from the viewer's point of view. It is Gary Mansfield will be joining us. So Gary and Mikhail will be joining freaking myself. Sorry, Ian, you can't have everything.
I will go next time, Mazo. Next time.
Yes, next time. Okay. Right.
One flyover. Come on, man. One flyover.
Give me one, because we're on 56 minutes already. Alex want to
Round
go to
number
bed.
12.
Hole 11.
Fine.
Hole 11. Watch, that'll probably be the one that's not here. Hole 11, I know there is a hole 11. I had a hole 11. I don't see a hole 11. Okay, next.
12.
18. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
yes.
my turn. 18.
I hate this hole.
I think many of us hate this hole.
The scary thing is there's that bunker there on the left. So obviously you don't want to hit it in the water, but if you hit a good drive, you're in that bunker. So it's like I've hit 2 iron, fairway woods, driver, and I always seem to stuff it up, except last year.
Except last year, made a bird. Yeah, not my favorite hole, to be honest. Even if I hit a good drive, I still end up messing the second up. Last time I played there, I hit it into the apartment blocks. Anyone else?
The second shot is also what makes it difficult, because like you want to aim left, and if you hit it too far left, you're in trouble. And then if you like, the green looks large, but to hit a third with water running down on the right hand side, it's like it's
tell
a
you.
difficult.
Yeah.
Hardest par 5 around. Ian, give me a hole, quick.
7.
Here we go. 7. In between the mounds, if I'm not mistaken. We've been teeing off on the left-hand side more often than not. But here we go. We come up. And most guys will lay up before the hills and then go for it from there. I can hit a driver because I can't
Yeah.
reach.
Yeah, the big
That's-
thing is that fairway slopes left to right as well. You know, so it almost feeds the ball down to that right hand side mound. So your approach is always all the time over that mound, and it makes it difficult because if you thin it, you're looking for a ball.
Yeah.
Yes. Got to thread the cleavage and you'll be fine. I hope it would be nice if the grass was as green as this is going to be. But no,
Yeah, it's going to be
It
dry
will not
to
be.
run.
it's not going to be. Next hole, Figgy.
Okay, 18 now.
Yes, 18 I have. Here it is.
Dorian's
Today's par
on.
5. This is named the Dorian hole.
Yeah.
If you don't know, Dorian had like a 6-shot lead going into this hole and lost.
He
We
lost
can
by
also,
one.
he's listening. We can also call it the Martin Albatross hole, eh?
Okay, the Martin Albatross hole 2. Positive and negative at the end of the day.
Correct.
There we go.
And then yes, Sudesh says, will we have another hole in one? Because on the 11th, Jomo hit a hole in one the last time.
Yeah.
We need another hole in one. Thanks for the reminder, Sudesh. Yeah, Gary says it's his alter ego, Nico. Yes. If you know what's happening, if you're reading the chat line. Okay, I'll choose a hole. I'm going to choose, let's do 10. Yes, 10. It's always a bit daunting to hit that first tee shot if you're starting on 10.
Yeah.
You've got to thread it. Don't go too far right, not too far down, because it could roll anywhere. It's a very precision, pretty hole.
Yeah.
So Donnie, if you make birdie, then you can make 4 birdies in a row.
Yeah. If you say to me now, I was like, listen, put 1,000 rand down. If I can take birdie again on 11, 12, 13, I'll get that cash. I'll put it down.
Sure. Well, that's good to know. Okay,
Yeah.
that's all we're going to do.
Lekker.
Let me take this out. That's it, everybody. We've got to Sunday to look forward to. It's going to be a great day. It is AM. So if you want to use the driving range, get there nice and early. Don't forget that it is metal. The ball needs to go into the hole. Don't forget, it is red stakes everywhere.
Yes.
All over.
Point of entry.
Red stakes. Keep it moving.
T-shorts, eh? The T-shorts we said if it's going out of bounds, it's a reload, eh? So we must remember that.
If you hit a house,
Yes.
I think we
From
said
the
from a tee box. If you hit a house, then it's out of bounds. You tee off again. But if you bounce in fairway or just slice it into the rough, then we play
Yes.
at red stakes because we need to be penalized properly if you're hitting it into a house.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And yeah, and guys, also just the other thing, it's not where the ball finishes, it's point of entry. So
Yes.
if it's 10 meters back from where your ball is, if you find it and you can't play it, it's 10 meters back where you drop.
Yeah.
Easy.
Happy.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for the panel. Thanks for the guys on the chat line for joining us. We are going to say goodbye and see you later.